Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH, but don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. To short. Simeon's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Alexi Amarista. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alexi Amarista.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Amarista is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Perez is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
One out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Leading off the inning, David Dahl, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Dahl is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2-1 to David Dahl.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Jerko. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in for the Rockies, Jordan Patterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Cody Ashe.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Cody Ashe.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. The pitcher, Ben Perez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Valaika, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Valaika aboard here at first with nobody out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 2-2 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Balls up.
Here's a high pop-up. Stevenson is there. One away. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Garrett Cole. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in for his second at bat, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Desmond, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Skied into straightaway right. Peters on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Alexi Amarista as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Trevor Story.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Story, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Grounded to short. Simeon's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down 3-0.
Leading up for Colorado, right fielder, Jordan Patterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in to try it again, Cody Ashe.
Left fielder, Cody Ashe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. In now, Pat Valaika, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Ben Perez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Stevenson on at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Walters will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ryan Henderson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Ryan Henderson.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Hit in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Desmond. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peters waits on it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail here 4-0. Digging in once again, Alexi Amarista.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Amarista gets his lead at first, nobody out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside. David Dahl waits on deck. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Count is 1-2 now. Cut fastball misses, 2-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Up around the face.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Ready for another shot now, Jordan Patterson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Up next for Arizona, Ben Perez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Dahl, but he won't get there. It falls in.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Jake Peters. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Cody Ashe. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. To 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now batting, catcher.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Round 2. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 68, Raimel Tapia.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Valaika on second. Walters at first, one gone. 2-1. Tapia stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Swung on and missed. A full count now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having put the ball in play.
Pulled toward right center field.
3-3-3.
Peters is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Set. Here's the 2-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 4-0.
Leading up for Colorado, second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And that misses 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses. and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, David Dahl, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Semien has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field. And